Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me congratulate you on the super success that you have brought to us in our 60th anniversary year. Give yourself a huge round of applause for the results you saw. And as Achinta said, this is not even a closed year. These are results as of end June. We haven't yet factored in July into it, and August is still running. So we can just imagine where we are going to be when we actually step out of August. A big thank you to the Leadership Advisory Council. A super congratulations to the first Young and Active Council, because of which we could work together and bring in programs which can really bring us some long-term sustainable growth. Programs like Fast Track, programs like Rising Star, which is completely gelling with the way our young and leader distributors want to see. But what is heartening is that it's resonating even with the people who are A35. So we are not left out, right? We saw 4 Fast Track Platinums on the stage. Achinta's deck reflected a 267% growth in the number of Fast Track Platinums that we have seen this year complete as of end June, which only tells you that the 4 that came here were only few of those Fast Track Platinum who have completed their qualifications. There's a huge number of people who are still sitting back, watching this telecast digitally, and we'll have more completing in the next 2 months. We are having 2 important pillars in the business: the pillar of reward and the pillar of recognition. The pillar of reward is what we are going to speak about at this point in time. In the year gone by, with all the interventions and the initiatives we launched, our focus always was to strengthen your core plan income. And as Achinta said, everything that we have done has ensured growth right from the base, maybe triggered through programs, but then finally resulting in a very, very strong core plan income to all our qualifiers. That was reflective in the income growth that people are experiencing. In this segment, we will speak about 3 things. We will have a look at the growth incentive program for 2019. We do understand that you do need such programs to keep yourself in a goal for the year which is just starting, and it is so very critical to have a goal for the year and time bounded. So that will be there, but we will not stop there. We will also talk to you about 2 new initiatives which Amway is launching globally. The programs are Global Award Recognition and the new FA program which we actually brought in last year. So are we ready to welcome our GI for 2019? So here we are with you once again with a 1-year program, GIP 2019, which is designed to reward sustainable growth. In the 3 years gone by, you have seen that we have used our growth incentive program to not reward volume, but to reward behaviors. Behaviors which we believe will help you grow a long-term sustainable business below you. You earned incentives over the last 3 years when you changed pins. They could have been new pins for you, they could have been a first-year requalification for you, and they could have been pins which you actually have come back upon. You got incentives when you improved your structures, maybe by logging in additional qualified months, maybe by logging in more frontline qualified months. These are all behaviors which cumulatively help you grow a sustainable business, and the results of rewarding those behaviors were already reflective in the session here till here. What we are going to do is we will continue rewarding these 7 behaviors, but not stop there. We will add 2 more behaviors which we will start incentivizing. We will start incentivizing Rising Star Silvers. We will start incentivizing Rising Star Golds. We will start incentivizing the overall Q months that you gather in your businesses. Not only behaviors, we have also had a look on the segments which we had. Traditionally, we have always had 3 segments in our GIP. It has to be the diamond, the emerald, and the platinum segment. For the very first time, we are getting the GIP to people who are going to be new silvers through the Rising Star program. We are going to be getting GIP to the distributors who are going gold through the Rising Star program. So this is nothing else but sending the money even further down below the platinum level so that we together can build a more strong leadership in our organizations and build the second layer of leadership. What we will do is we will see the enhancements and the announcements that GI 2019 holds for you. So can we go? Enhancement number 1. GIP at a silver and a gold level if you come through the Rising Star program. Every Rising Star silver in the year ahead will have an opportunity to earn up to 70,000 rupees from the GIP, which is over and above his core plan income. Every Rising Star gold will earn 90,000 rupees through the Rising Star program pin achievement bonus. Now why this? Simply because we know that this will help you and our leaders to create the second line of leadership below you. Exciting? Let's see the second one. Getting to a new pin is always important, but it becomes even more important to requalify that pin in the immediate year ahead, because data clearly says that once you go to a new pin, requalified in the immediate year following that, chances are more often than not, you will not fall back from that level. And hence we have always kept our focus on first year requalification. And if it is a requalification which is, any problems with the slide? Oh, it didn't change, sorry. If it is a pin which is a new platinum pin, it becomes even more important. We are paying 0.75 lakhs at this point in time for a first year requalifying platinum. This amount gets a 100% increase and we'll be paying 1.5 lakhs to all our new platinums of this year who requalify the next year. Announcement number 3, Founder Platinum. That's the business that the new platinum should be gunning for. A business that sustains itself for all the 12 months of the Amway performance year. And when it is a first year requalification at a founder's business, wow. We are in this year paying 1.25 lakhs to all the first year requalifying founder platinums this year. But in the year ahead, all the new founder platinums of this year, when they get their first year requalification done next year, they earn 100% more pin achievement bonus, which is 2.5 lakh rupees. Enhancement number 4, Rising Star Platinum, Rising Star Golds, Rising Star Silvers. They all need a lot of support from the leadership sitting in this room and the leadership outside. And we recognize the effort and the work that goes in from your end to help these people get to this level. We are bringing in a multiplier plan for all the platinums and above of the year ahead when they grow new silvers, new golds through the Rising Star program, and new platinums through the Rising Star program. For every new Rising Star silver next year, all the first qualified platinum and the first qualified emerald, both of them get an incentive of 10,000 rupees per Rising Star silver they grow. When this silver moves from silver to Rising Star gold next year, the incentive to the qualified upline platinum, the incentive to the qualified upline emerald doubles. Instead of 10, he gets 20,000. When this Rising Star gold does not stop there, but moves from a Rising Star gold to a Rising Star platinum, the qualified upline diamond gets 30,000 rupees for every Rising Star platinum in their organization. Exciting? It only gets better. It is not about getting new pins in the business. It's not about only requalifying in the first year. It's about working together with all our leaders and ensuring that more and more people log in more and more qualified months in your businesses through the year. Hence, with that focus in mind, we are bringing in a new announcement, which is something completely new. All qualified diamonds of next year will get an incentive of 10,000 rupees for every incremental qualified month that happens in their diamond organization. It could be a qualified month coming through a rising star silver or a normal silver. It could be a Q month coming through a rising star gold or a normal gold. It could be a Q month coming from a requalifying base or anywhere. As long as you grow the overall Q months in your organization in the next year, you get 10,000 rupees for every additional Q month. We are only going to see what was your total Q month this year. So say for example, you have 750 Q months in your diamond organization. Next year you make 1,000 Q months. You get an incentive of 10,000 for every 250 Q months that you've grown. Isn't that exciting? We have some announcements too. In spite of putting in so much money in the program of growth incentive from the rising star silver level onwards, we are not going to be taking away anything from the structure enhancement bonus that we currently offer in this year. We will continue to incentivize every incremental SP or frontline qualified month with 30,000 rupees, same as what it is today, only because we realize how important it is for you to improve on your structures. That's not all. Every single pin that is incentivized with the pin achievement bonus this year gets incentivized even next year at the same amount, with only the first year requalification at platinum and founder platinum getting an 100% enhancement. Isn't that exciting? This is exactly what you want to ensure you grow a long-term sustainable business. As I said, we also want to speak to you about interventions which are happening at the global level when it comes to looking at the business and ensuring all our leaders build a business today which tomorrow will be only growing towards the next level of success. Global Award Recognition is a new initiative which is being launched by Amway globally. And to share the details of that program with you, I have a message from none other than our president, Mr. Doug DeVos. Can I have Mr. Doug DeVos' message, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Doug DeVos, and I wanted to share this message with leaders in the business about some things that are going on that you're going to be hearing about in the months and months ahead. Steve and I have joked from time to time that if we ever figured this business out, we'd really be a great business. But the fun part of that, it's a throwaway line kind of, but the fun part of that right now is that we're learning a lot about the business. Technology and analytical work and the things that we're now able to gather together to compare how the business works and what are the most successful characteristics of business leaders, of Amway leaders around the world, we're starting to be able to get a fuller understanding of those sorts of things. And as we gain that, we need to make sure we apply it to the business. So one of the areas that we're working to develop and improve would be our qualification criteria. The qualification structure that we've had has always been in place for many, many years. We all understand it, but yet it's a little antiquated, and it doesn't always recognize completely the strength or the profitability or the sustainability of a qualifier's business. And what we want to do is go back and look at some of our key elements of the qualification criteria and make some adjustments to move the business forward. So some of the things that we're going to do, and let me go through a few things that you're going to be hearing about. I just want to make sure we kind of have this conversation now. Right now, you can qualify a couple ways when we're talking about beyond diamond. Everything below diamond will stay the same, but we're talking about beyond diamond. We're now going to have a single path to qualification, and it's going to include width and depth. What we want to do is develop the qualification criteria so that there's a better connection between income, your profitability, and the award or the pin that you have. We want to get those together. And these are things you've heard Steve and I talk about for a long time. We also want to make sure that the focus and the criteria is built to encourage ongoing requalification or sustained achievement, not just somebody who qualifies once and is unable to sustain it. We want to make sure that the recognition that we give does recognize those stable and profitable leaders who are going to stand the test of time and who have the characteristics in their business that we know and that we have learned stand the test of time, so that everybody can then model that sort of behavior. And when our qualification criteria links to it, then we can all be going towards similar goals that bring the whole of the business to a stronger, more sustainable business that's less susceptible to impacts from the outside of changing economic conditions or things of that nature. So we're going to have a nice transition to be able to get there. We'll have a transition time to make that shift. We're going to make sure we bring people along. Some people are in great positions. They have great, strong, sustainable businesses. And if anything, they'll be going, finally, this happened. Others will kind of be in the middle. They got good businesses, but they could maybe strengthen them up a little bit. And this might just be the impetus they need to move forward. And there's going to be a few who've really worked hard, but maybe didn't have that full understanding. They focused on the criteria, the qualification criteria and the way it was, but it didn't quite develop the profitability or the strength that they wanted in their business. And we are going to be there to help them transition to get there and give them the room and the opportunity and the time and the support so that they too can have a business that is as profitable as they want it and is able to stand the test of time. So these are some of the things that I just wanted to communicate to you. We're going to be rolling this out. You're going to be hearing more about it. We've had lots of discussions with leaders already. And so it's an important aspect to taking the Amway business forward. We believe it's important to learn and to apply learning to the Amway business so we can make the business better, so that we can increase the opportunity for new leaders so that when they work hard, like all of you have worked hard, they will be working towards goals and they will be building their business with the fundamentals that we have learned and that we know create stronger, more sustainable, more successful businesses. And so that's what our thinking is. We're excited about this. We think we've talked about these things for a long time, as I said, and we're excited to be able to put these things into place and to work together with you to make the Amway business better and stronger for the years ahead. So thanks for your time. Just wanted to share that message with you, and we'll look forward to talking with you soon.
This is the single biggest change in the Amway business in the last 2 decades, the new way to qualifications. As Doug said, there will be a proper transition period. The people sitting in this room are the most relevant audience for this section. We would encourage you to get back to your account managers and make sure that you completely understand how the plan would help you move forward in the 3 years ahead. The transition plan will be next year, will be the year 1, wherein you don't have to worry. We don't need any knee-jerk reaction or sudden changes. Next year, you can qualify to your PINs or maintain your PINs using better of the 3 programs. So today we have the core plan way or we have the FAA program. You can continue to use both of them. So no changes in the plans to be made overnight. The new Global Award recognition starts next month on the 1st of September. If you're already sitting on a business which can grow using that, wow, you can actually do that. And we know we have people sitting in this room who will be actually benefiting from this program right away in the first year itself. Year 2 and year 3 will allow you to maintain your PINs using the better of 3 programs. If it is a change of PIN, it will happen with the new program. 4th year is where Global Award recognition completely takes over. So we have a complete transition plan. When you go back to your room today, if you thought it's going to be a free night, think about it again. There's a complete handout kept in your room, which has the complete growth incentive program detail, which has the complete detailing of the Global Award recognition program. And we also have put in the details of the FA program, which we bought in last year. You already saw the results of the first year in Achinta's segment. The first transition year of that plan is already getting over this month. Year 2 of transition will start next month. Year 3 is still left. All our platinums and above, in fact, the relevant segment for the growth, for the FA program and for the Global Award recognition, they have got their MyBiz access, and MyBiz has exclusive rights for you to actually log in and track your FAA program, and will be able to help you track your global award program as well. One of the scope that Rich had, in which he said, if I had to pick one trait with which I want to stick around, irrespective of the field, it would be the quality of persistence. I would just replace that word field with a pin. You pick the pin that you want to chase in the year ahead. Stay persistent with it, use the growth drivers effectively, and ensure that we get there. With that, we close on the reward section. And to take you through the recognition aspect of it, please help me welcome Senior Manager LGS, Mr. Saurabh Sharma.